This man returned home intoxicated late at night and raped his younger sister. His younger sister often sleeps in his room because she finds it more comfortable. Her brother had warned her multiple times to stop coming to sleep in his room. She developed the habit of sleeping in his room after they lost both of their parents. This is a heartbreaking night for the lady, as she has been violated by her own brother. What seems fun at midnight might be a mistake by morning. The intoxicated brother, lost in his drunken state, remains unaware of his actions. The lady is faced with a difficult choice: to press charges against her brother for rape or to remain silent. The next morning, the brother wakes up in shock, finding his sister beside him in his bed. He is also confused about how he ended up in his bed, as the last thing he remembers is being at the club. Alcohol takes your time and gives you nothing in return. He quickly wakes her up and, with anger in his voice, demands to know why she came to sleep on his bed again. His sister had already made up her mind not to mention what had happened to her brother. He angrily tells her not to ever sleep on his bed again and demands that she leave at once. Every decision we make in life carries the potential to either positively or negatively impact us. This man is unaware that he has inflicted harm upon his own sister, not realizing the gravity of his actions. The next day, the man sits on the couch, attempting to set up a chess game. He hears a knock on the door and gets up to open it. He opens the door and sees his friend, and they greet each other warmly. His friend traveled from a different state to spend a few days at his house while taking care of business in the town. They have been friends for 15 years, but haven't seen each other in the past 7 years. The man was thrilled when he heard that his friend's business brought him into town and immediately invited him to stay at his place. They are both excited to see each other and grateful for the success they've achieved in their respective businesses. The man offers to help his friend carry his bag inside the room and calls his sister to come pick it up. Some friends are the family we choose for ourselves. His sister approaches them, and he introduces her to his friend, emphasizing that he is a good friend of his. His friend is captivated, staring at her as he becomes lost in her beauty. It's clear that the friend has already fallen for the sister. The man quickly asks his sister to pick up the friend's bag and take it inside. He noticed his friend admiring her and decided he needs to take her away from his presence immediately. Most people believe it is against the unwritten rule to admire a friend's sister. His friend tells him that his sister has grown into a beautiful lady, and they both laugh about it. 2 days later, the visitor is sitting on the couch with the friend's sister, playing a chess game. They became close friends ever since the man came to spend a few days at their house. The man has fallen for his friend's sister, but he must keep his feelings in check. You can't control who you love, but you can control how you act on it. The door opens, and the man's friend walks in, surprised to see him sitting with his sister. He immediately walks up to his friend and angrily demands to know why he is with his sister. He had previously warned him to stay away from his sister while staying in his house. His friend is shocked that he is speaking to him so rudely, just because he's playing a board game with his sister. The man immediately asks his sister to get up and leave the room. A brother may share many things with his friend, but never the heart of his sister. The man sits on the couch, and his friend tells him not to speak to him so rudely again. When a friend seeks a sister's heart, It feels like a betrayal to the brother who's always been her protector. He firmly warns his friend again to stay away from his sister if he wants to keep staying in his house. A man's love for his friend's sister can be the beginning of the end for their friendship. The friend tells him that he has no feelings for his sister and urges him to stop overreacting. The man stands up and leaves to go meet his sister in the room. A friendship can be tested, but it's truly broken when a man falls for his friend's sister. 2 weeks later, the man's sister is washing her clothes outside when her brother comes to give her more clothes to wash. She quickly runs to a corner of the wall and vomits. This is a sign that she's pregnant from the night her brother returned drunk. Her brother is shocked and immediately calls her to examine what's wrong. She tells him that she has been having a fever since last night and suggests that's why she vomited. Her brother, worried about her health, moves closer to her, but she quickly runs out again to vomit. Her brother instantly realizes that she is pregnant. He walks up to her and asks who got her pregnant, but she says that she's not pregnant. He asks her to wait while he examines her properly to determine if she's truly pregnant. After the examination, the man is convinced that she is pregnant and angrily demands to know who got her pregnant. The sister knows it will be difficult to explain that he is the one who got her pregnant, so she chooses to remain silent. You can hide the truth, but you can never erase its impact. This man knows he has failed as a guardian for allowing his sister to get pregnant under his watch. He starts to wonder who might be responsible for the pregnancy and the shame his family is about to face. He remembers that his friend was in his house 2 weeks ago and had also admired his sister in his presence. He also recalls coming home to find his sister and his friend laughing and playing a board game together. He comes to the conclusion that his friend is responsible for the pregnancy, despite all the warnings he had given him, and decides to deal with him. The next day, the man invites his friend to his house for a brief meeting. He walks in with a glass of wine and sits close to his friend. He immediately apologizes to his friend for the disrespect he showed him during his stay in his house because of his sister. He tells his friend to forgive him and not hold it against him. His friend expresses his disappointment, telling him that he should know he would never go behind his back to have an affair with his sister. He's unaware that his friend's sister is pregnant, and he strongly believes he's responsible for it. He presents the drink to his friend as a symbol of his apology for his actions. His friend is unaware that the drink is laced with poison. He collects the glass from him and tells his friend that he is in a hurry and will have to leave soon. The worst mistakes are made when a brother's rage is fueled by the injustice done to his sister. The man takes a sip from the cup and offers it to his friend to have a sip, but he instantly declines. Never accept an open glass of drink from anyone. You never know their true intentions. To trust his friend has for him led him to accept a poisoned drink without doubt. Be careful who you trust. Not everyone deserves the key to your downfall. The substance in the drink starts to take effect, and his friend slowly begins to feel uncomfortable. This man has just poisoned his friend for a crime he himself committed. He complains about a slight stomach pain, sudden dizziness, and immediately starts coughing. He tells his friend that he feels a burning sensation around his neck as he continues to cough. The man pretends to care about his friend's condition, offering to get him water if he needs it. Sometimes, the friend you trust the most is the enemy you never suspected. The man asks for water, but his friend ignores him till he slowly dies on the couch. This man just committed a crime known as murder. His unverified claim that his friend impregnated his sister to disgrace his family has driven him to take a life. A decision made in haste can become a lifetime of regret. Do not take the law into your own hands, for justice blinded by emotion often leads to greater injustice. The man rushes into his room after poisoning his friend to pack his belongings and flee. He notices a letter on his bed and quickly picks it up to read. This is a handwritten letter from his sister, explaining how he came home drunk and forcefully assaulted her. In the letter, she also tells him that she has run away to spare him the shame of the news about her pregnancy going public. This man just realized that he took an innocent life for a crime he himself committed. This is a lesson to everyone. Alcohol doesn't just affect the body. It distorts the choices you make. Conclusions made too quickly can lead to errors that take years to correct. Rape is a crime punishable under the law in every part of the world. Thank you for watching this video. Please share this video and comment where you are watching.